Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the FSS Football Channel. I'm Finn, and Manchester United are out of the Carabao Cup after losing to West Ham United 1-0. Goal coming from Manuel Lanzini. We have also got the penalty shootout for the Aston Villa Chelsea game on beside me. Aston Villa scored their first through El Ghazi. I believe Lukaku's now up for them. For Chelsea. But so I mean, what do we make of the game today? Now look, obviously, hold on, let me watch Lukaku take his pen. Turns to keep it the wrong way, good pen. Obviously, after the Young Boys game, I said at Marliao. And so look, you're probably expecting me to go hammer and tongue at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm not today, because I don't think it was his fault. I mean, look, NG said it at the end of the watch along. If you didn't tune into that, if you didn't watch that, you missed out. At the end of the watch along, NG said it's one of those games, and I agreed with him. Sometimes you lose football games. It's that I don't think there was any. I don't think the manager got it wrong today. Ashley Young has hit the bar. Ultimately, today we have lost that game because of individuals and just decision making being poor. I thought Alex Telles was really poor today. I think look, you have to say he was at fault for the goal, no doubt about that. But you have to be fair. It's not just on Telles. When look, how many times have we said you've got to give players time to? What the fuck is this goalkeeper? Jed Steer is awful. He's not standing in the middle of his goal. But when you sign players, you've got to give them game time. Like for this season, we've gone. Oh, you got to give Jadon Sancho time to give him a running games in the team. And after being at the club a year, most people forget, oh, you got to give players time because you expect, oh, Telles has been here a year. You expect him to have been given time. The man's played about 5 games of football for Manchester United. That's not his fault. So you expect him to be rusty because he hasn't been playing football. Kepa with a great save to deny Nakamba. So what we kind of have is we have players that never play being expected to play out their skin and at the top level. It's never going to happen. Realistically, if you want to win, if you want to use your squad, you can't. Obviously, we're going to have to see Telles more this season, but you can't expect to never use these players and then instantly, oh look, they're very, very best. Jed Steer goes the wrong way again. He's fucking rubbish. Yeah, Jed Steer. Chelsea are going to get through against Aston Villa because Jed Steer's a fucking moron who doesn't know where the middle of a goal is. I mean, same with Dalot. Obviously, Dalot went on loan to AC Milan last year, so he got to run a game, so he's not the same. With Van der Beek and Matic, I mean, they don't play. I mean, they look really good today. I was very happy with them too. But I mean, even they've played more than Telles. And look, that's not me trying to say Telles has been like his performance today was acceptable because it wasn't. But you've got to be fair on these players. When you play as little as he has, you can't expect him to be perfect. Konsa scores his penalty. Those saying Ollie out for this match is delusional. I agree. Look, you say it after the Young Boys game. Say it. I mean, even after West Ham, if you want, after Sunday, if you really want. But if your opinion on Ollie has changed because of this game, and this game has made you think, oh yeah, mate, you're delusional, and you're living off the hype, and you're getting on the bandwagon. Because today we were the better team. Chilwell's hit the bar. Ben Chilwell hits the bar, gives Aston Villa a lifeline. Yeah, we dominated this game. We were the better team. We conceded a sloppy goal because of a Tellers mistake. And then West Ham sit back and our players let us down. We weren't looking to play that nice intricate pass into Martial when there was so many times where, I mean, I said it when Bruno shot and he curled it wide, it was never going in. Martial was there in a pocket of space calling for the ball. Bruno shoots. Lingard, how many times has he shot? Buendia scores his penalty. So many plays just wasteful. Van der Beek had a few as well. Too many players trying to score a long shot or a great goal rather than just score a simple goal like West Ham scored. So this game for me isn't on Ollie. I think a lot of these players played fine. I mean, the overall performance, it's just they were wasteful when it came to that magical moment. And I don't know if it's... I think it might have something to do with Lingard particularly. He knows what he needs to do. Reece James scores his penalty, top corner, and Chelsea are through. So are Tottenham, by the way. Lord, what a lucky win for Spurs, yeah. But with Lingard, it could be that he knows, shit, if I don't like score or do something great, I'm not playing next week. So maybe that's probably part of it. He probably wants to try and score a screamer every time, especially after his goal against West Ham on Sunday, because he's thinking, oh, if I don't keep on scoring, I'm going to be dropped. And it was just poor. And I mean, look, NG, as you said, it's just one of those games. Lingard shouldn't have been subbed off. I actually think he should have been. I think when you've been as wasteful as he was being, I think you do take him off. He was, although I don't know. Maybe you do keep a Lingard on because he was doing well at picking the ball up. But at the same time, if you are losing the ball as often as he was, wasteful shots, you can't afford to keep him on, for me. So, look, I'm not mad that he got subbed off. But I can see where, look, if someone wants to say he shouldn't be subbed off, I can see where they're coming from. I think the main problem for too long was Juan Mata. And that's not me trying to be horrible to Juan Mata. Because obviously he is a legend. But if we put Mata on in here, he's too slow. He can't... We were carrying him at time. So because he's not good enough anymore. Like, he ain't got the legs to be getting around the pitch like you need from a number 10 in the modern game. He shouldn't have been given a new contract. And I don't know how Mata lasted so long. I think we'd be much better starting Elanga. I mean, look, if I load up the team I would start for this game. A good and a bad thing. Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, that's the team I would have played. I think that team, which is, look, to be fair, I didn't know. I thought Dean Henderson. I didn't know if Dean Henderson would be in. So Dean Henderson for De Gea is fine. Bailly for Maguire is fine. I put Maguire in because I didn't think Ollie would drop Maguire. And then the same then it's the same pretty much everywhere else apart from I started Elanga over Mata. Mata is done. I don't know why he keeps playing. I think that team, we look better. I really do think that team puts up a better fight and we might win this game. And look, I mean, we'll get to the player range. We won't, like I keep saying. I mean, it's the Carabao Cup. I said in the preview, and I said it before the game. I don't care if we go. I didn't really care about this cup, this competition. All right, in a bit, NG mate. I didn't really care about this competition. The fact we're out, look, it's a bit disappointing because it means, look, these players won't get much game time anymore. And that was my only positive of being in the Carabao Cup. Is that we get to see more of Dalot, Telles, Bailly, Van der Beek, Matic, Lingard, Mata. We got to see them. Give us a chance to play Elanga. But look, if we're out now, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Look, it's not even the FA Cup. All right, so I mean, let's get into the player rating. So Dean Henderson, I'm going to give him a 7. Didn't get a clean sheet. I don't think that was really down to him. But he made a couple really good saves. Got rounded one and hit the post. Good save against what's his name? Not Mark Noble, and a few others around that sort of time. I'm happy with him, especially for his first game back. I don't think you can be unhappy with him. 7. Diego Dalot, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was attacking well. Defensively, not great, but I thought he was good going forward. And look, I'm gonna give both the centre backs 6s. I'll give Bailly a 7 because he was quite good in the air and attacking from corners. But Telles is going to get a 4. I thought Dalot was better than Lindelof and probably better than Bailly. Bailly could be a 6.5. So I'm happy with that. I mean, Lindelof, he was fine. I can't think of anything he really did wrong. He was fine. Bailly, like I said, was equally as fine. Just better because I thought he was from corners. He was a threat, and just slightly better. Like I said, probably a 6.5, but that's a 7. Telles 4. He was done for the goal. I can't think of many good crosses he put in really. Just a disappointing performance from Alex Telles. But again, when you don't play, what do you expect? Van der Beek today, I'm giving both the midfielders 8. And I'm going to give Matic man of the match. I thought Matic today was fantastic. Them two in midfield, I thought they were brilliant. And it puzzles me every single time we see a starting 11 that hasn't got them two in it, but instead we've got Fred and McTominay. It really does. Because that team, them two in midfield, miles better than Fred and McTominay. And they show game after game they are able to control football games, yet we don't use them as often as we should. I really don't get it. Sancho. Well, I mean, let's talk about Van der Beek. What? How does this lad not play? Class in the ball. His runs into the box fantastic. His passing's fantastic. He's showing he's got a more physical side. He's clearly bulked up. I remember that there was a strong slide challenge. There was a strong challenging on, I think it might have been Noble when the game was getting a bit feisty. He should be playing more games, Van der Beek, and I'll never understand why he's not. Jadon Sancho, 6. He did all right. Well, he wasn't great on the ball. He was good. He's a player that, well, look, like we say about Tellez, he needs time. He's only just got here. He has never had a run of games. Give him a run of games. Let him see how he gets on. I think, look, we know Sancho how good he can be. He'll be fine. Quickly on Matic, Matic proved today why a defensive midfielder, a proper one, is so necessary. Today, he was absolutely magnificent. So calm on the ball. So good on the ball. I can't think of many passes he misplaced. Great tackler. Defensively resolute. He was brilliant today. He was the anchor of that team. Fantastic, Nemanja Matic today. Mata, 5. Mata, 5. Slow, lethargic, just on the ball he looked good, but too slow. He's not up to it anymore. Lingard, I'm gonna give him a 7 because I thought on the ball he did quite well. He picked the ball. The amount of ball recoveries he made must be unbelievable because he was picking the ball up so many times. He worked hard. He was covering the space, making up for kind of Mata when he weren't there. However, he doesn't get on the level of Van der Beek and Matic. I mean, maybe he's even lower. Really, for Lingard. Realistically, Lingard would be a 6.5. Same with a Bailly. So I would say he's on a level with Bailly, Lingard, because when he had the ball in his final product, poor. Too many shots from range. Too greedy. Sometimes he was taking too many touches on the ball and just not releasing it quick enough. It was kind of, it was almost as if it was just because he was playing West Ham, but it had to be the Lingard show. Where I think that let us down today at times. So a 7. Martial, I'm going to give a 6. I thought when he got on the ball, he looked good and lively. He looked skillful. He had a bit of flair about him. Never really got anything because of the poor service. Like I said, what's it called? Shoot. Lingard shooting too often. Mata never really getting in around the box. Dalot was shooting too much. And when they were crossing the balls, they're just poor crosses. Defenders dealing with it easy. Like, it's one of those games where, I mean, look, we've seen it far too often last season that we don't create for our number 9. I think we had enough opportunities too. It was just one of those things where the players didn't take them opportunities, or the defenders just did well from the opportunities there was to create. Like I said, some crosses came in from Dalot, for example, and just good defenders there. But yeah, when Martial got the ball, it did well. I thought he was good on the ball. I can't mark Martial down. Oh, Henderson's still on the bench. That should be Heaton on the bench, but he didn't come on. We'll cross him out. Bruno, I'm going to have to give a 5 to. Same with Elanga. And Greenwood, I'll give a 6. So with Bruno and Elanga, I thought Elanga coming in at left back, he obviously wasn't meant to do a left back's job. But obviously he was left back. He left us massively exposed and didn't track back. But that's what you expect from a player like Elanga playing at left back. I think Bruno came on. Look, there was a few great passes. Too often he's trying to shoot, trying to be the saviour. Sometimes, Bruno, you're not the saviour. Just play the ball, get the assist, not the goal. And I think Bruno today was too busy trying to score that worldie, try and get us the back level himself, rather than being that player to get the assist for the equaliser, or be the assist of the assist for the equaliser, for example. I thought Bruno was poor when he came on. Greenwood, dangerous. I mean, there was one situation where he was tracking back instead of Dalot. Look, we know what Greenwood's about. There was once or twice where he could have put the ball into the box, maybe instead of shoot. What you expect from a striker playing on the right, really. I don't think you can really. I don't think you can hate on Greenwood too much. And Ollie, he gets a 6. And look, Ollie gets a 6 because look, line up. Not an issue. I don't think he was at fault today. I think largely that it's the right team. Obviously, like I said, I would have played a very, very similar team. I would have started Elanga. I think starting Mata is puzzling to still. He's done. Starting against Wickham, for example, I get that because when you're that good on the ball, you can play against Wickham and you'll be fine. But against a top Premier League team who on the weekend with our first team we struggled against, really. Why? In what world were we expecting to win? The link matter to have a good game today. Crazy to expect anything else. But look, at the same time, I thought the pivot was good. The subs, apart from Elanga coming out left back, which I can understand the idea of. And look, if this is Football Manager, I would maybe do the same. Apart from I thought the subs were brilliant. Well, maybe not brilliant, like performance wise, but I thought they were the right ones. It's one of those things where it was just one of those days where it wasn't to be for us, and that's fine. If it's the Premier League, maybe I'm a bit more angry and annoyed. Look, if the day we can't get our bit of luck and we can't come back from a goal down is in the Carabao Cup, I'm taking that every single day of the week because the Carabao Cup may be the most irrelevant competition Manchester United will play in this season. So, look, that's going to be it. My man of the match today was Nemanja Matic. I thought he was fantastic. Look, like I said, this isn't Ollie's fault. I keep saying I came out. I said I didn't come out last week against Young Boys. I said I'm Ollie out. But that just because you're Ollie out or you don't like Ollie, you cannot blame everything on Ollie. Is what I'm trying to get at, and that today is one of them. You cannot blame today's result on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because it simply isn't his fault. I think he got pretty much everything right. It's just so happened a mistake from Tellez and West Ham defended really, really well. If this was a West Ham fan channel and we were doing player ratings for West Ham, their defence would be 8s. I thought the man of the match of the entire game was Craig Dawson at centre back. I think he was absolutely unbelievable, winning all of his headers. Knew when to stay tight on Martial, didn't let him loose. He was fantastic. So that's how it is. You sometimes have good games where you win the game comfortably. Sometimes you have good games which you lose. It's one of those. This, like I keep trying to double down on, this isn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's fault today. Be as bit much as Ollie out as you want, it's not on Ollie today. It's on players like Mata. Well, and don't really care about this coach. Still feel bad to get knocked. I agree. Yeah, I don't care about being knocked out the Carabao Cup. It's not a nice feeling to lose and not to be in it. But tomorrow morning, I will not care. I won't. I'll care more about losing this game because my dad and my brother are West Ham fans will probably take the piss out of me for it. I'll care about that more than not being in the Carabao Cup anymore. And I think that says it all. If this look. And one last thing before we kind of leave it here. If someone offered me at the start of the week, you can either win against them in the league and lose it to them in the cup, or vice versa, or we draw in both games and then the penalty shootout is what it is, I'm taking 3 points in the league, losing this Carabao Cup game. 99.999999999 reoccurring times out of 100. Like, I'm not mad at us losing this game. I don't care really about losing this game. Is what I think I've made that point pretty clear. So we are going to end it here. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. We'll be back on Saturday for the Aston Villa watch along, which means we will have a preview out hopefully on Friday. If not Friday, Saturday. Wait, what? No, yeah, it'll definitely be out on Friday. It would have to be out on Friday. Anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching. It's in a bit, Regan, mate. Like I said, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. In a bit. Peace.